What is up, guys? Today I'm going to show you how to install and connect to Warmane server. So what is Warmane, you ask? So Warmane is a World of Warcraft private server with a fairly large community. In fact, one server reaches its peak at 11k players that's online at the same time. So that's just in one server. In fact, as I am creating this video, there are 11,000 players online. Let me go into this part here. In fact, there's already 12,000 players online on this specific server. That's across 5 servers, namely Frostmourne, Lordaeron, Icecrown, Blackrock, and Frostworld. That's surprisingly is running on Mist of Pandaria expansion. So speaking of servers, take note of their expansions. That's going to be the basis as to what are we going to do or download the version on through a BitTorrent client. So first things first, make sure we have enough resources to run the software. So with that, don't worry, because this game was released more than a decade ago, so the requirements aren't that high as games nowadays require at bare minimum. So here are the minimum system requirements from way back 2008, and I got this from gamesystemrequirements.com. CPU at minimum, Intel processor 4 with 1.3 gigahertz or AMD Athlon XP 1500 plus. RAM is minimum requirement is 512 megabytes, so very low. Operating system, it's even minimum at Windows XP or Vista, and those are already phased out already. Those versions are already phased out, so for sure you'd be able to caught up with the minimum requirement. Graphics, 3D graphics processor with hardware transform and lightning with 32 megabytes VRAM, such as an ATI Radeon 7200 or an NVIDIA GeForce 2 class card or better. So if you want to be able to run it smoothly, so better have those ready. For hard drive space, at their website it said 15 gig, but specific to Warmane you would require at least 16.6 gigabytes of hard drive space. For sure you should have more than enough space for it to install add-ons later on and whatnot. For sound card, you will need DirectX compatible card or motherboard sound capability. Now for the recommended system requirements, if you have a much better PC, so these are the recommended ones so that you can run the game at ultra settings, ultra graphics. So first, CPU, dual core processor such as an Intel Pentium V or AMD Athlon 64X2, RAM at 1 gig. Operating system, still XP and Vista. Again, those are already aged operating systems, so you should be running Windows 10 or 7 or 8.1 by today. Graphics, 3D graphics processor with vertex and pixel shader capability with 128 MB VRAM, such as an ATI Radeon X1600 or NVIDIA GeForce 7600 GT class card or better. Hard drive space, still the same, 6.6 gig or more, so that way you'll have your PC would have still have enough space and run smoothly. And of course, sound card is DirectX compatible sound card or motherboard sound capability. Alright, so next, now that's out of the way, let's go into the download part. So in order to download the game, you have and connect to Warmane, all you need to do is launch your internet browser. So it may be Chrome, Opera, Mozilla, or in this video I'm using Edge, the default browser. So then go to warmane.com. All you have to do is just type warmane.com and it will lead you to this page. Alright, as you can see, these are the servers that I have mentioned earlier, and 4 out of 5 are running on Wrath of the Lich King, and 1 is on Mist on Pandaria. So to start off and kick off on the download, so all you have to do is find the download link up here, and it will lead you to this page where you can find the options to choose the expansion. Now if you are going to play the very crowded server of Icecrown, or high-end play that's already in Lordaeron, or you're more into PvP, which 4 of those servers are running on Wrath, you'll just have to choose Wrath. You can also choose Old, but I prefer to choose the this expansion here, this selection here. And if you are interested on playing on Frost Wolf, so you will have to download the Mist of Pandaria expansion. Now, in my case, we'll have to download Wrath of the Lich King, and of course, I would choose my operating system, which is Windows. And if you can't download magnet links, because again, this is more of like a torrent file, so you will have to get a torrent client. In my case, here they also provided a link to get how to get BitTorrent. So let me just open mine. There you go. And with that, now that I've got all of that selected, I'll just have to choose download, launch the magnet link, and here you will see that um, this is the required download size or hard drive space needed on your PC. So my computer is set up to save it on the local disk D, so that way it won't interfere with any of my system files. That's on drive C, or my system drive. So here, as you can see, 16.6 gig of space is needed. Um, and then all you have to do is just trigger and start off the download. So that's how you download the game. In my case, I already downloaded the game, right? So with that, let me just go into the folder of Warcraft. But let me go to open file location so that you will see here what the actual folder looks like. So here I have the exe file already saved. I also have the interface and the add-ons downloaded here that I often use when I play the game. And here, actually this is just a copied file that I have, that another person gave to me via USB. So it also works. You can just copy and paste. Nothing's wrong with that. And then this one here, you have to choose because it's being given here as a tutorial. Don't use the launcher.exe, use the wow.exe um, icon or application. So you can just go and send this over to your desktop, so that way you'll have a desktop shortcut for the game and launch the game. Now let's launch the game just to show everyone. Looks like once it launches, and here you go. This is how it looks like, and all you have to do is just check and make sure you have this as an option here, either Ice Crown, Lord Run, or whatnot. So that way, you'll see that, or you'll be able to make sure that you'll be in the right server. All right, so I guess that will be it. I will also provide another link, guys, later on for the tutorial on how to create an account, because there are times that people gets confused between their account, between the account that they created on Warmane server, and then whenever they try to log in here already. So be sure to check it out. I'll link the description of that video, or I provide the link of that video at the end of this video. So again, cheers, thank you so much, and have a great day. Looking forward to see you in Warmane. Bye.